Hey guys, and welcome back to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV. I told you guys I was going to bring you the curly version of the two knotted hairstyle, and I'm here to bring you that video today. Now today's video will be featured from Vshow Hair, and they did send over a 24, 226, and a 20-inch frontal of their kinky curly hair, and I will be installing this quick weave frontal install for you with the two knotted style, and this will be the curly version of the straight version that I did previously on my channel. So I am here to bring you that today. Now I did not pluck this frontal whatsoever. All I did was bleach the knots, and I'm going to install it here on my cousin today. Now everybody knows that curly hair is like my favorite hair pattern. Like, just I love curly hair. So what I love most about this hair, that the bundles came extremely full, the frontal came extremely full, and just the curl pattern is just so pretty. And honestly, like, if you have a small head, this hair can still be full with just 2 bundles, but I did use probably about 2.5 bundles. Her head is pretty small, and I did also double the wefts. So, you know, it still was, you know, a lot of hair, even though I did not use all of the bundles. But as I mentioned today, I will be doing that same 2 knotted style that I did in a previous video, and I told you I would bring you guys another one with curly hair. So right now I am just sewing down the back of that frontal. Then I'm going to begin to bond in the tracks in the back, and of course I have her holding that frontal down as I sew it. And I just went ahead already off camera and, you know, cleaned her hairline and everything like that. But now I'm just taking my bed head spray and spraying that all over the cap so I can begin to bond in the tracks, starting from the very bottom, working my way up to the top. And I will be putting that 26-inch at the bottom. And usually with really curly hair like this, you don't really see the length of the hair until after it's wet. And plus, this curl is much tighter than any other, you know, curly hair. It probably was seen not like true to its length, but trust me, when the hair is stretched out, it is true to length. So that's just you know, to just throw that out there for those of you who may feel like your curly hair doesn't, you know, match what they said it is. It's just pretty much the stretched length of that hair that most people get, you know, tend to get a little confused about. But this is what the hair looks like fresh out the pack. This is the hair dry. As you can see, this is the curl pattern. But, you know, the frontal is wet because I, you know, bleached the knots and everything like that. So that's pretty much what the hair looks like when wet. But I will wet the hair completely towards the end of this video. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and bond those tracks all the way up to the top. Now that I have reached the top, I'm just going to go ahead and bond that last track going straight across, going horizontally, and then I'm going to begin to lay down the lace frontal. And I will be using my BOLDHOLD active lace glue. So excited they now have it in the hair store near me, so I can just pick it up whenever I want. And I'm just going to pretty much, lay that frontal down. And my main focus of the video today was pretty much the styling. So I didn't really go into detail about the bonding and everything like that because I really want to get into the styling portion of this video. But as I mentioned, I will be focusing on the styling, so that's why I'm not in detail, but I do have some tutorials that explain how to do the quick weave part and how to put down the frontal in detail, so make sure you check those videos out. Now that I have everything bonded in, this is what the hair looks like. So full, so pretty. But now we're going to lay down this frontal. As I mentioned, I did not plug the frontal. This is pretty much how it came. So I actually liked it how it is, honestly. So I'm just going to begin to lay that frontal down. And I will be using that BOLDHOLD Active. And I think I did use about 5 layers of this glue today. Just spreading that glue out, nice, flat, and smooth. Always to get the best, fast drying, clear result that it's supposed to give off. And it's just the same thing with the clean glue or the Ghost Bond. Like, long as that glue is white and it's supposed to dry clear, you just want to make sure you spread it out very, very flat and smooth with each layer. Once that glue go ahead and dries clear, you can now go ahead and pull that lace down into that glue and begin your whole melting process with blow drying, melting the lace, using the heat setting, combing that lace into that glue, and so on. And then I will go ahead and do my second step melting process, which is using that bed head, spraying down the hairline after I cut that lace off and tack down everything and secure that with the beautiful Hustler melt belt. So now that all of that is laid down, I'm just going to, I have that thin section there parted off, and I'm just going to spray that bedhead spray and then secure it with my Beautiful Hustler melt belt. And once that dries completely, I'm going to remove that belt. And I did go ahead and wet that hair up a little while that melt belt, wow. What the hell? While that melt belt was securing the lace, honey. Forgive me, y'all, in my tongue-twisted ways. But I'm going to go ahead and remove that melt belt and begin to do the actual styling portion of this video. So as you can see, honey, that lace is very much melted, very much scalp, looking so nice. And I'm just going to go ahead and comb out all of those little hairs that have that hairstyling spray on it. And then I'm going to actually begin to style it. Now, in the previous video with the straight hair, I did the zigzag part. So I will do the same zigzag part down the center. And then I will begin to use that rubber band, and as well as a little bit of that bedhead spray to, get that hair to lay neat. And as always, I highly recommend that whether the hair is straight or curly, you still want to hot comb the roots out. So I'm still going to hot comb the roots out before I begin to make the knots on this, do the knots on this style, however. So I will hot comb those roots out still, and then use that bedhead spray to kind of like smooth that hair down, securing the first side with a rubber band, and then just twisting the hair up into a knot form. And I will repeat the same steps to the other side. Once you get that hair secured into that rubber band, you just want to twist the hair. And then once you twist it down, just begin to go in a circular motion, creating that knot. And I just like to push the hair underneath, and that will makes the knot, higher and higher. And I'm just going to secure that with some more bed head. Make sure you use enough and just blow dry it on down. I'm just going to repeat the same steps that I did to the first side here to the other side. So now that I have created the knot on the other side, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to pull the baby hair areas out of the way. And then I'm going to take my bed head and just spread that all in the back of the install so I can just brush and smooth everything on down. And then I will go ahead and take my scissors and just chop the baby hair area down to less than an inch so I can actually swoop the baby hairs like I did in the first video as well. And I like the curly and the straight one just as much. Like, it's just a very cute, you know, creative style and somewhat trending, you know, in different areas or whatever like that. So just to give, you know, my channel some different types of looks, you know, so everything don't have to just be like simple installations. But however, to do my baby hairs, I am using that Got To Be gel today. So I will just swoop the hairs and blow dry those baby hairs into place. And yeah, that's pretty much what I will be doing. And just, you know, doing like the finishing touches on this look. Now that I am done with the baby hairs, I'm just going to take that water bottle and just wet the hair up some more. It's just water, no conditioner in there this time. Just wetting it up, getting it nice and saturated. That way it can kind of calm the hair down so it don't have to be super, super, super big right now. So I'm just going to continue to wet that hair up, and then I'm taking my black spray so I can conceal up the parts and make them much neater. So you just want to make sure you hold the end of your comb in the part. That way the black spray doesn't get in the part. And then once I do that, I'm going to take my concealer and conceal those parts up really good. That way it is cleaner, neater, and more noticeable. And I am going to use the same foundation that I used to put under her lace. And like I said, just clean that part up so it is very noticeable and very, very neat. That pretty much sums up the install for today. I'm just going to go ahead and take some oil sheen and spray that up. And she will drop some videos. She saw me some selfie videos and everything like that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this style better in straight, or do you like it in curly? So yeah, let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV. And of course, we have more videos coming, so stay tuned.